Welcome, this is Shakti, your astrologer, and I'd like to give you a short overview for this coming month, starting on May 20th, just the highlights, because I did do a longer, more extended video you can go to. So the Sun is moving into Gemini on May 20th. So this is where I start my astrological weather report overview for you, because astrologically this makes a lot of sense. So to look at the months when the Sun is moving into the next sign. So the astrological highlights coming up will be first the Big Bang of Uranus-Pluto square, which is May 20th or 21st, depending in which time zone you are. We will talk about the full moon lunar eclipse briefly, which is May 24th and 25th, and also a supermoon. And then there is a new moon in Gemini, June 8th. And when the Sun is going into Gemini, there will be other planets there as well. Mercury, Venus, and Jupiter. So first of all, I want to talk about the Uranus square Pluto. So May 20th, 21st is the day when we will have the third exact square out of 7 squares. I might remind you that the first exact square was happening October 2008, when the stock market melted down and our economy started unraveling, and that's a big thing, and we're all impacted. So it seems like that this is the Uranus square Pluto is underlying our economical challenges we're all facing. So you can imagine Uranus, the god of lightning and revolutions, is squaring off in the heavens with Pluto, the god of the underworld, the hell realms, the god of death. So this is quite intense. And the last one out of these 7 squares will be 2015. So we will be in this for a little longer. So hang on tight and find out what you can do about this. So in general, we can say Uranus strengthens the urges for revolution, for defending our rights, fighting for freedom, and ultimately it's a god of evolution. So without Uranus, we would all sit still in the caves. So on the other hand, there are the powers in charge, the governments, the corporate world, the companies, the big corporations, and those power in charge are symbolized by Pluto and Capricorn, and there, of course, are defending their territory, and often in a very brutal and strong way. Full moon lunar eclipse. A lunar eclipse is always a full moon, and that's kind of the most important thing you need to know here. And a lunar eclipse is happening when the Earth is briefly between the Sun and the Moon. And of course, you can ask yourself, why is that important? What does a lunar eclipse exactly do? So what you need to know about a full moon lunar eclipse is that eclipses in general can be compared to rebooting your computer with new updates. So the computer is like our consciousness. So a solar eclipse reboots your conscious mind, and a lunar eclipse, what we're looking at here, reboots your inner world, your unconscious drives and motivations. So this is kind of really powerful because it's kind of happening under the radar. So it's your inner emotional forces steering you into a new direction. And that happens depending on the sign it is in, which is Sagittarius. So in my other longer video, I talk in depth about Sagittarius and what that means for you. Also, this lunar eclipse is a supermoon. So a supermoon occurs when the moon is closest to the Earth, and with that amplifying the gravitational pull on the Earth and also on our psyche. So overall, this is pretty big, especially because we will be impacted kind of emotionally. And the challenge will be this month to really align our head with our gut. Then the next new moon coming up in Gemini is June 8th. So even more Gemini activities are happening. And the new moon in itself always starts us on a new journey of emotional intelligence, of starting a new emotional way of feeling the world, filtering the world. So in Gemini, again, Gemini is so mental. So here we really get a chance to bring together the head and the belly. Sun is moving into Gemini on the 20th. There will be 4 planets in Gemini. When that happens, we will be just a few days away from the lunar eclipse. At this point, you just need to know that Gemini is air, it's ruled by Mercury, it's a storyteller or communicator. So it's all about interaction and your social communication abilities. So much for now. I'm really trying to keep this short, but in my other video, I go much more in depth about what all these planets and the different signs mean, and especially how you can use that with that wisdom, that knowledge, how you can align yourself with the forces. And I mean, this is what really astrology is about, that it gives you better choices because you know what's going on and what the potential of the creative underlying forces of the universe are. So if you like to be regularly informed about my videos, which will be about the art of astrology in general, it will be forecasts. I might do the highlight forecast for a while and the longer one. So you can choose what you want, what you like better. The idea here is if you sign up for a subscription, you're automatically informed and in the loop. So my intention always is to give you a higher perspective about how to ride the energies of the months and ride the wave of life more successfully. So sign up. I always love to hear comments and questions, and I promise that I will get back to you. And I do need your help in the moment here with deciding, do you like the longer format, the more in-depth information, what you can do with these astrological insights and how you position yourself with it, but the long video is 27 minutes, or do you just want this kind of dense, highlighted overview like we did here today? So also I would like to know if you like the PowerPoint presentation better or the live presentation. So I really need you to help me here so I know what you really like, what you want me to do. So, and then it would be really wonderful if you can give me a thumbs up, left corner under the video, because that helps me also to gauge how you like what I'm doing and tells others too. So thank you so much. This is me again. So as you might know, or maybe not, that I'm an evolutionary astrologer. I have long experience of 35 years now, and I provide astrological readings online through Skype. So this is kind of, you can visit me here in Hawaii, and you can call me for a personal reading or email me. You can head over to my website and connect with me there. And I will leave you a link to the longer version of the monthly overview, so you can compare and tell me what you like better. Thank you so much for listening and spending time with me. I'm really looking forward to hear from you. And as we say here on Maui, aloha.